Hey everyone, welcome back to Crypto Cash. Thank you so much for joining me here. Hope you're having an amazing day. We're taking a look here at Reserve Protocol, RSR, seeing what's going on with this coin. Doing fantastic here in the recent past. Curious if it's going to go any higher. And why we want to go ahead and take a look at it. We want to go ahead and mark some key levels too here, some previous resistance zones and potential future resistance zones just based on one-day candlestick closers and of course possibly even monthly and weekly too. We want to take a look at that as well. See if there's any points that we want to pay attention to here. So again, if you're new to the channel, I'm not a financial advisor. I just love to teach people to trade. Really hope you can learn something here today. If you do want to become a better trader, cryptocash.tech is a site, link down below, where I teach you how to trade. I've got a trading academy, and I also send out signals. They look a little something like this, where we just provide a 5x leverage trades, looking at 105% for audio, ENJ 113, comp 82, BRA 20%, and maker with a short 50%. These are all trades that we took profits on yesterday. Obviously, they're swing trades that take a little while to hit their targets, but generally speaking, it is important to recognize that we have a specific strategy in place there. But check that out in your own time, cryptocash.tech, or if you're curious about the results, those are listed here on our Twitter, Telegram, and Discord. You can kind of see our monthly results. Send about 30 signals. Quick little heads up too, speaking of signals, we do have Blofin here, a new exchange that we're working with. Up until November 20th, there is a benefit. You can go ahead and jump on over there and grab that promotion if you want to decide to register with them. I'm just trying to bring more exchanges to the US and Canada that offer no leverage, or sorry, they offer leverage rather, with no VPN or KYC required. Just something to check out. Okay, so RSR, what's going on here? Well, some cool stuff. First of all, we already noted here that this previous one-day candlestick resistance level is currently the new low. And what I mean by that is we had trouble breaking through there. We can see here the last 4/5 trading days, we retested that level and just broke through there today. So it's a fantastic sign. Really just tells us we're on the right side of the tracks there. And for a long position, it seems much more viable than taking a short into this. We'll explain more here in a moment, but there's a good chance there's a decent amount of volume starting to average itself out above that moving average, which is a great sign. We still got 5 hours left in this candle, and we're well above that moving average. So leads me to believe the price should continue higher for this coin. Obviously, we're going to look at a few other factors, but just something kind of to note. We're up over the 200-day SMA as well as the 50 and the 20, so really all positive, good signs here. Everything's kind of pointing up, if you will. Okay, so we'll talk about that. Now, on the 4-hour time frame, this is where things get a little bit more, I wouldn't say complex, just more definitive, at least to me. Being a swing trader, more so, even though I do have a day trading bot where we are taking significant profits there, I don't like to sit there and watch the charts all day. I like to analyze the charts, is a different story, but sitting here worried about my position, that's not what I do. But if you look at the 4-hour time frame, that's definitely something that you want to focus on. In other words, it's the best time frame, in my opinion, for this shift in momentums that you can see. It's one of the best swing trading time frames. So if we can see here, we've got MACD is converging soundly. Okay, so solid sound MACD convergence once we broke through this little resistance level there. We take a look at Elliott Wave. There are potential pullbacks here coming up, so we do want to kind of be mindful of that. But just the bottom line here is that the price action is performing quite well, and it may not pull back to those levels. But we'll go ahead and list those up here to be safe. Okay, because again, it's always important to be aware of better case scenarios and worst case scenarios, right? You never truly want to have your blinders on and just sit there and look at the 5-minute chart all day. You don't truly know what's going on, right? Right now, we can see the big picture. The overall trend is up. How long is it going to continue? Let's find out. TD sequential, we're at a 4 here. We're only 16 hours into this continuation. Most continuations last somewhere in the range of 20 to 36 hours. Okay, so again, the previous one here, where we saw this kind of come up here, it lasted 8 4-hour candles, basically 32 hours of continuation on that little trend there. Now, not all of them are the same. Of course, we got some 20-hour ones here where they pulled back. And then we could very well see a pullback soon, right? But statistically, this coin is much more probable to continue higher than it is to go lower at this exact time. Okay? Again, just because it has a lot of momentum, volume is increasing, RSI is hitting 70, but we still have a MACD convergence. Money flow index is increasing as well, and stochastic is also swinging upwards. So there's a lot of reasons here not to short into this coin. Be very careful shorting this coin. Taking a look here at the this is the weekly close. Important to note. The weekly close, what do you know? The weekly high is going to be the new low. Okay, so again, that's right there where that previous resistance level was. The likelihood of the price action, if it comes down, bouncing off that level is quite high. Once more, we have a few other factors here you want to be mindful of. If the price does end up pulling back, it could very well come back a little bit further to 0.382, 0.5, and 0.618. And I'll send these out on my Twitter, Telegram, and Discord. I have playout charts that I send out frequently so you understand specifically the areas of opportunity for dollar cost averaging and, of course, pullbacks and increases. But in this case here, I think we are statistically more probable to bounce on any of these three ranges, but more likely 0.236 there at about 0.0026. Okay? This coin's looking good. I really like this here. I literally see no downside on this coin for the moment. Take a look at the hourly. Let's see here where we're at here. We're at a 6 on TD sequential. This really kind of just tells us that we're 6 hours into a potential of 9 hours to the upside. Now, is it a guarantee the price is going to pull back at a 9? No, but you see here in its history, most recently, when it hits 9s, it reverses or goes sideways. So it hit a 9 here, of course, went sideways. Let's clear the chart so you can kind of see a little bit better what I'm talking about. But the truth is here, this coin is pretty good about overextending itself and running its course. So we got a 9 here, price turns around, consolidates, increase up to another 9, goes sideways, legs up at resistance, consolidates at resistance, turns support, and jumps up again. Okay, all the more reason to not bet against this coin. I do not recommend shorting into this coin, not an ideal scenario. Okay, so let's do this here. Let's take a quick look at the very last important indicator and call it a day here for you guys. Appreciate you watching all the way through, and if you can, like the video if you don't mind. It does really help the algorithm there for YouTube. Taking a look here though at the RSR lagging span, free and clear. Conversion line above the baseline, well above lagging span here over here with the cloud. Cloud is consolidating at this previous support or previous resistance, new support. So just to reaffirm, right there at about 2.5, or just say 2.57. Let me clarify. 0.00257. That is one of the most important areas here to pay attention to. Because again, that should be the new support. Again, the price pulls back, that's a likely bouncing point. So as we can see, the price is trying to run, but generally speaking, we're in good shape here. Should continue higher. How much higher will it go? Well, I mean, we could reverse the fibs and kind of anticipate that. Sometimes that does help. A lot of times 1.272 is the retracement area that we see. So we could see somewhere in the range of 0.0028. That would be the next target here for us, okay? All right, I'll post this again on the Twitter, Telegram, and Discords, and just so you can kind of see the playout chart there. But generally speaking, all green lights here for this coin, looking very, very good. Thanks again so much to my community members for bringing this to my attention. We'll likely make this a swing trade here in the very near future. I'll take a look and see if we can go ahead and add that to our charts there. Once again, thanks so much for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day. We'll see you in the next one. Take care.